What's up, guys? I've been mad busy. School is getting crazy. I'm on the home stretch, so I've been kind of chilling, and I need to pick it up, but it's like fuck. School's so hard. I'll be so tired. And sometimes I'm like, what if I just would have went to a community college? And I know that that wouldn't happen just because I worked too damn hard in high school for me to go to a community college, and of course like my peers and my family and my family friends, they'll look at me like I was crazy for going to community college. But I'm like, damn, that would have been cool. I could have just been at home chilling. I would have had my car because freshmen can't have cars here, and it would just be fun taking easy community college classes. But I guess I chose to go to school like this, so it's grind time, and got a couple more weeks left, and then it's finals, and then I'm flying home 2 days after my last final, so I'll be very happy. But anyway, I I've been meaning to make this video for a long time, and the subject is just the black church and kind of my assessment of them right now. I remember a few months ago I saw this video on WorldStar, and it was about like some black people that were trying to start some documentary talking about the state of the black community and about like black fatherhood, etc., etc. And I was like, man, that's kind of cool, but like, why is this on World Star Hip Hop? Are you serious? Like, what? Like, why? Like, you can make the argument that they need it or something, but I mean, like, I feel like that's just not the proper place to do that. And maybe we shouldn't even need a documentary. Like, I feel like black people, like I said in one of the other videos, we just lost a way to govern ourselves. And I feel like back in the day, like in slavery times, like the black church was kind of needed. When you have somebody that's really oppressing the hell out of you, and I understand that you might need to be in that barn or that shack and, have some spirituality and have some bonding experience. But I feel like now the black church is providing a service that it did a long time ago that's no longer relevant. Black people don't need to hear rhetoric or feel good because we are in crisis mode right now. And I think that I wish that black people still had a way to get together and just have meetings. I mean, there'll probably be like agents and informants in these meetings and shit, because house niggas will never go away. But like back in the day, man, 60s, 70s, black people just getting together, having a town meeting, having a neighborhood meeting, at Black Panther parties and rallies, and black people got together and we discussed issues and we talked about issues in our communities, and we had plans and we had unity and we were together. And of course, all that fell apart, and now we are here with the freakiest girls that a college guy can have sex with is probably a church girl. I mean, hell, one of the freakiest girls I know, she's the daughter of a damn reverend. I mean, shit. We got niggas out here killing each other and then talking, getting God tattooed on their arms and shit. I mean, it is ridiculous that people, and one of the reasons why I don't boast, at a religion. Not that I'm a Christian, but like, people are like, oh, God will do this, and I love God. All things are possible through Christ. Let go and let God. And for all the slogans that people put on Twitter and Facebook and say to me and try to give other people advice, God will take care of it, girl, and this and that. And we are fucking up. When we have all these damn babies running around here without fathers, chicks on Maury, all the fucking just craziness, black diaspora right now in 2011, is nothing to fuck around with. We have major issues, and I feel like the only place that gets black people together is like the black church, and they are in the position to change our community. They have all the power. They have the power, they have the money, the resources, you know. They are, it's like they're preaching to us. You know, here, how about I don't know, if like a black deacon or something. You got all these black ministers with PhDs and and whatever theology and all that stuff. Write a new version of the Bible for black people that talks about how this shit in the Bible actually applies to modern day life. Tell girls to have respect for themselves, men to step up and be fathers to their children, to not be cowards. Out here killing each other. Women just out here having zero respect for themselves or their bodies, or black men. It's like we just have so many issues, and we can talk shit all day on the internet, and I get my little, hit my little 200 hits, or even guys who've been doing this forever, they get their 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 hits. You gotta understand that these mega churches full of black people have hundreds of fucking thousands of black people that give these people money. They give these churches money. I remember, I'll probably leave it in this description box, and there's fucking black people making it rain in church. And what are you receiving? What are you receiving for that? You receiving some feel good, some God, let it, put it all in God's hands, baby. I feel like when people embrace that mentality, especially black people, it lets them do dirt like Monday through Saturday, and then Sunday they're like, oh yeah, I gotta repent, and then they're back to doing the same dirt. And even when they do, they're always like, God has a plan for me. Oh yeah. But I'm like, are you gonna help God help you if you believe that, if you have that spiritual relationship? Or are you just gonna be like, I am who I am, he'll die for my sins, so I'm gonna keep, having fucking babies out here, and of course, and I got a Jesus piece around my neck. People are acting just crazy, and people will always blame, the black church for, not talking about real issues that affect us on, the women making up some, huge majority of their church audience or whatever. But I'm like, y'all really must not care about the people that you are pastoring, because if you really cared about people, our black women, our black men, you will talk about real stuff in church. You wouldn't be, reading the Bible and talking about some David and Goliath story and all that stuff. But you gotta apply that shit to how it's working now. You have to tell black people that the fact that we keep popping out babies by losers, to single mothers, the fact that we're spending money on a bunch of bullshit out here, and black people always talk about how we don't have money. Our purchasing power is crazy as hell. We just spend it on a bunch of bullshit. We get reparations, nigga. We gonna buy some KFC, and Escalade are gonna be the richest two franchises, in the world. Just record labels. Y'all remember the Dave Chappelle skit? Y'all remember that shit? If they really cared about black people, they would tell black people to put their goddamn kids in school and make their kids do their homework and care about their kids' futures. They would tell black people and black men and who are gang members / Christian. I always find that kind of conflicting, because I know we sin, and if you believe in that, then God forgives you, and we're the people, we have flaws, whatever. But how do gangsta and Christian really go apart? Because you out here slanging, killing people in your neighborhood, killing your brothers out here who have more in common with you because of that white fear that we have to go fuck with the white people because we won't do that. Why isn't the church stepping up and preaching? Break it down, man. Save. I feel like they can save us. But will I ever rely on the black church for anything? Hell no. No. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I feel like, going to church sometimes, man, I've had some, some inspirational moments and some spiritual moments, whatever, but I understand that I have to do shit. The fact that I'm not out here doing real reckless stuff, that says something about me. And I feel like more black people, they need to, if they're trying to live this godly life and do this and that, then you need to make changes within yourself so that you're on the right path. And the black church is, I feel like they're using a lot of God, and they need to kind of put some of the you, like you all. But maybe another reason why the black church never criticizes us or tells us, gives us constructive criticism or gives us instructions on how to live life and do better and help our black community is because whenever black people do criticize black people, they get thrown underneath the bus. Look at Bill Cosby. Man, Bill Cosby, man, that old man, oh man, that dude, he used to get, psychologists to review the Cosby shows to make sure that he was projecting positive images to the black community and black youth. He cares. That man cares about us. And I feel like he's the type of person that we can kind of listen to as one of our elders, but we throw him underneath the bus. We throw him underneath the bus, and he's just speaking some truth that it hurts. You know, maybe it's time for the old bucks to step apart because I guess they're not getting any shine right now. But who do we have to speak up about it? Who do we have to speak up for? I mean, you got people like me, and yeah, I do my thing. I do my thing at nonprofit organizations, and I got my mentoring thing going, and I can do all these things. I can talk on the internet and do us, but I mean, I'm just one voice. I'm not a author, or I don't have a PhD. I'm not Hill Harper. Or, I feel like I try to do my part, but we just don't have black people. Don't have leaders anymore. We don't have real leaders. I mean, like, come Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson. Y'all can go. Y'all can bye. Your generation, your time came and went. Bye. But we don't have anybody to replace them. Where's that 25-year-old brother? Coming through with some credentials and killing the game and speaking on some real stuff. But maybe it's like, if you're not a rapper these days, nobody wants to listen to you. Anyway, I just think that the black church needs to get into what we can do to help us out because it's the black church. The black church is 90% black for a reason. The culture, the way that we do things, the way that we sing, the gospel, everything. And I feel like we don't need that as much. Y'all, all churches, they gotta sing for 2/3 of the service. How about we really talk about some stuff? Hell, why are black people afraid to, talk about pregnancy and drugs and shit? We all see this shit. 6-year-old kids see their sisters going through it. They see people getting shot on TV and on the internet, all the crazy stuff. They know about all this stuff. So what makes it inappropriate for a church setting? I just feel like nothing should be off limits for the church right now because we have some serious shit to break down.